Day 5 of playing 3 games a day every single day until I hit Challenger. Today, it was pretty tough just because we were not really in the mood to play. I helped a lot with landscaping this weekend for Memorial Day for my sister and her husband. The yard's looking great. Overall, it was definitely worth taking some time to help them, but it really killed my ability to play some League. I threw out my back and really did not play well today. Wasn't really expecting it to be this hard to do this challenge just because I play a lot of League anyways. But on days where I physically do not want to play any League, it's really going to make it tough. And this was one of those days. Let's get right into it. Starting off day number 5 at Diamond 164 LP with a 55% win rate. Game number 1 of day 5, we got jungle this time. Again, we're gonna lock in Zach just like the last few days. I think Zach is just a great champ. I said it many times, I'll say it again. He is OP, great champion. We have a Jinx, Braum, Skarner top. Everything about this comp looks amazing. We're up against a Fiddlesticks jungle, so he's gonna look to get cheeky engages just like me over a wall out of vision. We'll just see who can do it better. Let's get right into the game. Jumping onto the rift here. I told my team I was gonna full clear and path bot. Bot already won their lane, it looks like. They've already gotten a kill. They're about to pick up another kill. We got Varus cleanse, Varus flash. I'm sort of thinking I could just gank them and get them even more ahead because there's a sumless Varus. This is really a dumb decision because we knew Fiddle was full clearing too and pathing the same direction as me. No reason for me to make this play just because my bot lane was sort of looking to reset. They're not really healthy. They already picked up a kill. And overall, it was just a way too forced play. I kept pinging to go in, thinking Jinx could get excited, but I honestly wasn't even looking at her health or Braum's. Kind of ran them down through their lane. My top lane is already winning too. There's really no reason to make any plays here. I probably could have just went on Crab and reset. Fresh off a respawn here. Mid is not looking too healthy. I kind of see this, but I'm typing too much. I'm sort of just typing at Braum saying I shouldn't have forced that. Kind of just explaining myself, coping, you know. I'm getting pinged to gank mid because he's looking to get dove. He's really not healthy. Hui's way too pushed up. I shouldn't have done Crab here. I should have just came right when he pinged. But instead, I'm greedy for the Crab because I'm so behind. I wanted to hit level 4 for the extra range on my E. But unfortunately, this is waiting way too long. It looks like he's missing a lot of farm mid. I jump in. I'm able to get some nice CC on the Hui. Zed's able to follow up, but it's too late just because Hui has flash. I'm just going to walk him down. This is looking like a free kill for me. Fortunately, Fiddlesticks shows up. Not as free as it looked. Zed's looking a little mad at me. Braum showed up. He's really mad. I'm getting flamed by the Braum once again. I really think I should have just skipped the Crab, helped mid, and then went to Crab. This is really not looking too good to start out this game. Moving ahead a bit here, there's no objectives up on the map. I'm sort of just autopiloting, full clearing. And I look bot, there's someone recalling. I don't really pay attention to mid. You can see his health in the bottom right. He is not healthy at all. I'm getting spam pinged to help him once again. We saw Fiddle on the map near there. I saw it already. I'm sort of just finishing this gromp for no reason at all. I waste my smite, so I don't have it. There's no reason for me to have it anyway, because there's no objectives up. We know Fiddle's nearby. But since I took so long from going on that gromp, it's really hard for me to look for an engage here. I go for the short hop just to get rid of the Fiddle fear. If I waited any longer, I wouldn't have even gotten the jump off. We see Braum rotating. I don't know where Fiddle is. I know he's probably ulting in. He ults in on Zed there. I'm sort of panicking here. I know this is a terrible play, but we're going for it anyway. It's just overall terrible gameplay. I should have skipped the gromp and just went immediately mid to countergank the Fiddle. Instead, I'm greedy and I just keep autopiloting my full clear. Let's see if our team can end up cleaning this up and make it a winning fight for us. Come on, Skarner. He has ult. We got Jinx there. Can we get a nice Skarner ulti? I look away. Skarner ult ends up picking up the Varus only. Yeah, honestly, that whole play could have just been completely avoided if we just skipped Gromp, but instead our whole team pays the price. Jumping ahead a bit here, we take the dragon. We don't really see Fiddle on the map. I don't really know where anyone is. I'm sort of just looking at my farm, seeing how I can get my jungle item finished because I'm really behind. I should be looking at my laners once again. The Zed's getting absolutely stomped, and I waste my E on the wolves instead of to help him. I try to ult to keep him alive here. Are we able to pick up at least one to compensate for this guy? He's really low. He should not take that W, otherwise he's gonna die. Oh, this is not looking good. Yeah, we get killed. I think honestly, I need to start looking at my laners more and not at the farm when I'm jungling. There's no reason to be looking at a AFK farm that's not going anywhere. It's better to just look at your lanes that actually have something going on. Moving ahead a bit here, we're trying to look for a pick to maybe get like Rift Herald or something. We get the CC onto Fiddle. He's looking like he's gonna get out. Nope. Zed follows it. It's very nice. Skarner's looking to re-engage. I'm ready to get my E off. Gets the ult. I don't know why I'm holding my E there. I think when they're ulted by the Skarner, I should have immediately E'd just so that I can follow up the CC and there's no counterplay and we guarantee the kill on Hui. Instead, I just run it down yet again. We end up picking up the Hui anyway, but he should never pick up 2 kills there, especially when he got ulted by Skarner. This play was really forced, but we definitely could have made it work if I was a lot more aggressive with my E there instead of holding it. It's always good to chain CC instead of waiting and holding your CC for no reason. Moving ahead a bit here, this is a huge fight. I'm looking to jump in. We might be able to just get really fed here and win the game, like make a big comeback. Gromp gets pulled over the wall, he jumps out. I should never jump in here because it sort of baits the Jinx to chase as well, which forces her straight into a fed Darius. The Darius just one-shots her, one-shots me. If I don't jump in there, Braum just jumps out and we win the fight overall. We get Dragon. Instead, I jump over the wall, make a really aggressive play once again, and my team pays the price. Moving ahead a bit here, we're looking to Baron and take over this game. This is like our only shot at winning this game. It's not looking too good. I've made a lot of throws this game. We're sort of looking to just force Baron. I'm not really comfortable with it. I tried pinging him off numerous times because I don't have an upgraded smite. My smite's only at 900 still since I got like no farm this game. It's sort of just been a chaos fest. I end up missing the smite. It wasn't even to the fiddlesticks, but I don't really think it matters. You're never going to hit a smite if you're not confident about it, and I was definitely not confident about hitting this smite. That's probably going to wrap up this game. Ending that game at Diamond 1, 46 LP. We lose 18 for that one. Really not my best performance, but again, I really was not in the mood to play games today at all. Let's get right into the next one. Hopping right into game number 2 here. We're in the top lane. We're up against an Irelia top. I have counter pick. I really didn't know what to pick here. I don't know what's the best into Irelia. I just know Skarner's a really good champ overall. I look at our team comp and I'm thinking Skarner will do a lot of work here. We have a Corki mid, Twitch ADC, Lulu to support him and keep him alive, and then a Karthus also for more damage. So basically we just have no one to peel them off and like stand in front of them as a meat shield. That's sort of my idea with this pick. I'm just thinking I could be a meat shield for them and keep the Irelia away from them with the Skarner pick. Let's get right into the game. Loading into the game, we get our first pro player on our team, or ex-pro player. It's Sneaky himself. I'm really kind of nervous jumping into this. I didn't notice it was Sneaky until later in the game when we started talking, but it was overall pretty cool to see Sneaky in my game. Hopping onto the Rift here, I'm taking really short trades with the Irelia. I really don't want to fight her when she has full stacks and conquer her. Kind of a scary champ to 1v1. I let the wave crash and she's going to get a cheater recall in here. That's basically when you get a recall off and there's really nothing I can do about it, and it's guaranteed. The wave's going to shove back into her here, guaranteed. So I'm just going to try and hard shove it to make it so that I can get a recall off quick enough. It's really hard to hard shove on Skarner, especially without my Q up, but I'm going to try anyway. I don't really think pushing here super hard is the best call, just because she'll be back in time and could easily just TP and freeze the wave on me. So I don't know. I thought I could get it in time. I'm really slow at pushing. The next wave's already here. She's going to be here with this wave for sure. We know their jungler is probably finishing his full clear here soon. Karthus is bot side, so I'm completely alone. He is here. I end up wasting my E on the Irelia there. I probably should have went through a wall or something to try and make it harder for them. But overall, this is going to instantly throw my lane. There's no reason I should ever push the wave here when she's getting a quick cheater recall. Or I should just cancel her recall so she can't get it off and I force her to stay. Really poorly played by me. I TP back to see if I can make something happen. She's freezing, so I have to kind of break the freeze. Probably should have just roamed outright, looked mid, and tried to get Sneaky ahead. Sneaky, he's not a mid laner, but he is an ADC player, and he's playing Corki mid. We could probably make something happen if I get him ahead. Corki's really broken right now too, so that would have been really nice. Unfortunately, she just is able to jump on me. Ivern's coming for the regank. I kind of knew this would happen. I don't have sums. I have nothing up. This lane's looking horrific. She still has a freeze going. The wave didn't end up crashing fully. She's just going to make sure that I'm unable to play this game. Fast forwarding a couple minutes, we're still frozen. We still can't get the wave in. We still can't play at all. I'm trying to just like make something happen or try to bait her to push in the wave, but it's not going to work. We're just going to try and recall here. No, we're not. We're actually going to stay and try to get this wave in because it's really starting to irk me. She hits 6. She's able to just ult and get a free kill on me, bringing me even more out of the game. This is terrible. It's all off of that one first play with the wave management. I guess this is what it's like to be a high level top laner. Fresh off of respawn, we're still, it's still frozen. It's still looking terrible. It's still unplayable. This is just absolutely tragic, completely awful. I don't know what to do here. Ivern's coming for a gank. Luckily, I'm level 6 here. I might be able to make something happen. I buffer my ult. I run her under turret. She's just able to Q out. This is really demoralizing. Nothing I can do. I'm just hoping my bot lane's winning. They're not. 1-1 on Twitch. This whole thing's just looking absolutely horrific. I don't even know what to do here. Moving forward a bit more. She finally broke the freeze. 9 minutes in. I'm finally able to like make a play of my own. We don't have Karthus anywhere near, but it's just me. I'm probably gonna just try and freeze myself because I kind of don't want to run into the same situation. I learned from my past mistake, except I still missed the cannon. Cancel her recall. Bait her completely in. She gets stunned under turret. We might be able to get a solo kill here. Let's get it. Okay, we're turning it around. See, when I do the freeze, I can bait her in really easy because she thinks she's way ahead. I'm still Skarner. She is way ahead, but I'm still Skarner. That gives me 2 levels. So I'm now kind of caught up in XP, and it's not as bad. But I really just want to try and get the wave in here before she spawns. She's up in 4, 3, 2. Probably just going to TP and freeze on me again. It's absolutely tragic. You hate to see it. And that's exactly what she does. It's just terrible. Fresh off of the reset here. I'm trying to break the freeze yet again. I'm a little confident because I just won that 1v1. And I thought she'd be a little scared of me. Especially because now I have ult. I have Karthus topside, but he's really nowhere near. I don't know why I'm walking up this far when she's obviously going to be stronger than me. She has Bork, she's hit her power spike, and I'm just absolutely worthless. I don't have my turret to save me this time. Really poorly played by me. I'm kind of running Sneaky down. Hate to see it. I respawn again, and the wave is yet again still frozen. Who could have guessed? I literally have not gotten a single wave this game. I'm down 60 farm. Absolutely terrible. I look around the map and I'm like, you know what? I might be able to get Sneaky ahead and he might be able to pull me out of this. Carry me. Run straight mid. See if we can get Sneaky a kill. It's really good. I end up getting it and Sneaky ends up dying. Overall, I think it's a good call though. I think I should be looking for more roams, especially when she's freezing. That way I can at least have some impact on the game. Moving ahead a bit here, we have Karthus hovering. I see this. I know that she's trying to look to dive, especially because my turret's almost dead, so I'm going to look to bait her. I know she's looking at me like she could just win really hard. I should be standing still here because of Karthus. I really don't know what to do with Karthus there, actually, because I think I did stand still for him to hit the Qs, but I think he thought I'd be moving. It's looking pretty dang good. Okay, Sneaky gets a double kill. It's looking pretty good. I think we might be able to turn this one around just because we are playing Skarner and we got such a strong team. Moving ahead a bit. We're 17 minutes in now. They're looking to push mid with Rift Herald. I jump in here. This is really in by me. I don't have ult. I just whipped it the play before. My entire team just reset from bot lane. I would have been better off just like sitting back, waiting for my team and trying not to be a hero here. I don't know what I'm doing. Jumping forward a bit more. They've got waves pushing all over the map. They're starting to look Baron. They're on the Baron. We're all looking to rotate and try to make a play here to come back and not lose the game right here. We're just gonna sack the bot wave. We don't really care if it takes a turret. This is terrible from me. I have no reason to be the hero here and jump in. I would have been better off playing back with my carries and just saving my ult for sneaky or my other carries like the Karthus. Instead of jumping in alone 1v5. Really reportable by me. I don't know what I did this game. It's just tragic to see. Gonna put us at Diamond 1, 28 LP. We lost 18 for that one. Let's get right into the third game of the day. Hopping into game number 3 here today. We're up against a Lux mid, it looks like. They have a Lux, Morgana, Caitlyn, Shen, and Viego. So I'm like, okay, what can body a Lux? I look around and I think Katarina. Katarina looks perfect here. AP. Really good into their comp. Everything looks great. But it ends up being a Viego mid. And this is my first time playing Katarina this season. I ran Electrocute because that was last season what you were supposed to do. This season you're supposed to go Conquer with Nashers. I didn't really know that going into this. I think if I had Conquer into a Viego, it wouldn't have been as bad. Let's just say this one's going to be a rough one. Let's get right into it. Hopping onto the Rift here. I see my Cassante and Lee Sin hovering topside. It looks like they want to invade, so I'm right there with them. I'm running up. They have a Morgana jungle. She can't really start Q because her clear is going to be terrible, so they're kind of just hard focusing her. I'm just going to ignore the Viego and run straight for Shen. Great target focus here. Really looking good to start this game. Pick up the first blood. See what we can do with it. Moving ahead in lane a bit here. I never got the reset off from first blood, so I'm no longer ahead, or I'm not ahead as I should be. I probably should have just pinged in on this Viego here and sacked his blue buff because he already has a blue. And the odds that we actually catch Morgana is terribly low. She's just kiting into her bot lane, Cait Lux. And Cait Lux is always going to have prio, so I probably should have just pinged in on the Viego there. We probably could have killed him. Instead, I waste a ton of time, sack a bunch of XP, and now I'm just completely behind in this lane after getting the first blood. Fast forwarding a bit here, there's a huge wave crashing. We don't see Viego. We see Lee Sin pinging to top lane. I probably should be spam pinging them off. I really should be spam pinging them off just because we know Viego's roaming. He's full health. There's no reason he'd reset. He's actually fresh off of a reset, I think. He's actually not. He's just full health. He's easily able to roam here, and he does. Top now. I think he TP'd though, so it wasn't a roam, it was just a reset into TP. Not really much we could do other than spam ping him off, because we kind of knew that he could be there and we couldn't. Viego ends up picking up a double kill here. It's really not looking good to start this game out. After his double kill top, Viego runs back mid. He now has a red buff. He's really strong. He's level 6. I never should be looking for a trade here, but I do anyway. Probably should just be sitting under turret and waiting for the wave to push in, hoping my bot lane wins, and just looking to roam and make plays with Lee Sin. I never can actually 1v1 this guy. I should just be farming, and it sucks, but I really just gotta ignore him and sit in XP range, maybe sack some farm. Jump on the dagger here, really grief by me. Yeah, and he just ends up killing me. It's really not good. Moving along. We picked up a Lich Bane. I feel like I'm pretty strong. Last season I would have been disgustingly strong. Usually the power spike is when you hit Lich Bane on Cat, so I kind of just think I'm OP right now. He's trying to 1v1 me. I'm kind of ready to take it because I have a Lich Bane, so I think I'm going to win. Unfortunately, he's really fed, so I'm never actually going to win that. He has flash. I probably should have flashed back to the turret, and I might have had a chance of living. But really close in the 1v1. Probably should just never take that fight though, especially with my build. He TP's top, and he's just making a huge impact on the game compared to me. He's 5-0. Fresh out of lane phase, I'm sort of just looking for picks with my team before dragon spawns. Really don't know what I can do here other than this. Viego E is kind of obnoxious because he can just jump in on me and kill me at any point. Lee Sin takes the Q. Kind of can't follow it up. Really good for me here, looking for this pick with Ashe and everyone. Nice stun from her. Unfortunately, I don't think we have the damage to get anyone here. Just have to out. I think this is a good play overall. Way too aggressive from Ashe, though. She's probably going to die here. Yeah, I think it was the right idea, but we're just way too behind to make any plays with that Viego around. Moving along, we're fighting for Rift Herald here. They're all here. It's starting to look like a big fight. Viego's actually in the bot lane, so we might be able to make a big play here without him around. I'm looking for an angle on this Lux here with Cassante. It's looking pretty good. I jump in and immediately get one shot. I think honestly here, I probably should have waited for Ashe and waited for a little more CC. Been a little more patient and we probably would have not died here. Team still comes out on top. We lose a bot turret and viego might open an inhib, but overall, I think any fight where we come out on top is pretty good for us right now. Moving ahead a bit here, Baron's up. We're sort of looking for a Baron fight. I don't have Zhonya's yet. They end up CCing the Lux here. I take the gate to try and clean her up. Viego's kind of just running down my team. I look to jump in on the Lux here. That was really grief. I probably should have just waited for Lee Sin or some teammates instead of jumping in 1v3 or 1v4. No reason for me to jump in there. It's really grief. Yeah, overall, I just need to be playing with my team more this game and bring the right runes on Katarina. I think that's going to wrap this one up. That's going to end the day here. We're ending the day at Diamond 1, 11 LP. Don't forget to like and subscribe for day 6.